and now down to 3.
Here we are again. Oh my god, it's like he didn't move. And he... No, fucking no.
They were like, damn, this place sucks.
Major Harrison went this way.
I miss
It
Kuba
could
Day.
be a shortcut to the rendezvous point. I recommend we proceed.
Favorable regime change.
So airstrikes alone will not get the United...
No, they didn't, dude. They did not choose Iran over Australia. They chose Iran being bombed by Israel and America over Australia. There is a big difference, okay? What the fuck?
Here we go.
Ash, this is Liz. A copy over.
This is Ash. Go ahead.
Gain is not responding. I think our militia pilot.
They saw Drew Pavlov and they were like, I'm out. Nah, fuck this.
Kill him.
A nation state that offers safe harbor to this parasite is not a nation state that I want to seek asylum in.
Criminal wanted by the militia, commonly employed by the IMC. Bliss was responsible for the death of my previous pilot, Captain Lastimosa.
states there, and you're saying that a massive ground invasion is not possible, yet the White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt declined to rule out the possibility of a military draft if the war escalates. You don't see that?
No, not at all. I mean, we did Afghanistan, we did Iraq.
Yes, the reality is there's a likelihood that they got pressured by their families who are still in Iran. Even though there is, people will say, like, that's the reason why no one wanted to seek asylum in Australia.
They turned into forever wars. The American populace has no interest in another ground war. You want to remember that when President Trump started this war on February 28th, only 20% of Americans were in favor of the war. This is the first example in our history of where a president took the country into a war where he didn't have public opinion behind him. And the idea that after Iraq and Afghanistan, we're going to invade a country like Iran, which is as big as Western Europe and contains 93 million people, and occupy that country and effect regime change and do social engineering, is, in my opinion, not going to happen.
I just want to talk about how President Donald Trump campaigned. He campaigned against forever wars, but recently claimed that the United States could fight wars, I quote, forever, because American weapons supplies are virtually unlimited. Yet later, he suggested the Iran war was very complete, pretty much, another direct quote. What do you make of these mixed signals? Is a forever war feasible?
Well, you want to remember that before the war started, General Kane, who President Trump handpicked to be the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, told him that
Texas
the United
had a high
States
amount
did
of
not have a viable
oil
military option
oil reserves,
in Iran.
still
This is the chairman of the
producing
Joint Chiefs of
crude
Staff.
oil for the Americans.
Yeah, not only did he say that,
Technically,
but because no one internally was
the United
listening,
States
he
could
went
go
and he sang
to war
like a
against the
fucking bird to
entire
every
world,
goddamn nation
but it's
news
very
outlet he
hypothetical
could,
how we proceed.
consistently reiterating the position over and over again.
Could be the entire world,
We had no plan
6 other
and we were
countries
fucked.
minus.
He told him
the
that if we
Arctic.
fought a long war in Iran, we would be in serious trouble because we did not have the weapon stocks. We did not have enough sophisticated weapons of the
The
defensive
few
sort
tanks we
and
have
of an
are
offensive
10,000
sort
Abrams.
to wage a
Even then,
long war.
they'd have to cover
So the argument that we have an endless supply of weapons
a lot of
that will allow us
kilometers.
to
I'm
wage
not sure how many.
protracted war with Iran is
But
in
yes, it is
contradiction
possible
to
that
what
the United
chairman
States
of the
could
Joint Chiefs of Staff
go to
said.
war against the entire
Furthermore,
planet,
if you look at
but
the Ukraine war,
it would be
one of the
an
reasons
unnecessary
we were
act
so
of
upset about the fact that we were
extreme
pouring
violence
huge numbers of
against people who are
weapons
not
into
involved
the
in this.
Ukraine war is
There may
because
already
we were
be a
running
lot of
down
people
our
involved,
stocks to
but
dangerous levels. this a step
including
further toward
enemies
the
from
Pacific.
the entire
Almost
world,
everybody
would not
who's
help
looked at what
with
China,
the
US
current
war over Taiwan
political
would look
parties'
like,
endeavors.
understands that after 30 or so days, we would, in good part, run out of sophisticated munitions.
That
So
is the
this
good
idea
part.
that we have
Well,
this
bad, I
inventory,
guess.
This endless
Depends on how you view
inventory
it.
of sophisticated weapons that we can use against Iran.
The United States could
is
fight
simply
an
wrong.
inland
Final
battle,
question
but
to you. The
it could
war
not
with Iran
sustain
already
one
has a
with
global impact on the economy, the global
regular-
economy, on diplomacy, on
regular
military.
missile or
What
ballistic
does this
missile
mean
attacks
for countries
throughout the
like
world,
Russia and China,
leaving the U.S. in
non-Western
a
powers? How
vulnerable
do they
state of
respond to this
intercontinental
political moment?
missiles attacks.
Well, I
But
think if you take the Russians,
if-
this war is good news. I mean, as a result of
If
the oil
a possible
crisis,
international war were to take place, an actual
Why is
world
this
war,
closed? Once we figure that out, it should be fairly
invasion
easy to
of the
reopen it.
homeland
This is a brilliant strategy.
would
Ryan,
be
thank you. I
very
didn't even
inefficient
consider
due to
that.
the many munitions that are currently
think about
supplied in the U.S. But they would have multiple fronts through
He's
Russia
onto
and
something.
uh,
It's just
the
sad because
South
that question is not
that could be
asked by
very much supported by
colonies in America,
European
you know?
and
Instead,
countries
Donald Trump has decided to
such
ask
as
China
Europeans. The United
to
States would be
reopen the Strait of Hormuz with
overestimating
military.
themselves.
Skills are greatly improving.
That's awesome. Hey, China. I know this is like your one of your larger oil trading partners here, but could you like potentially wage war with them? Because Israel asked us to do so and we obliged. And now we realize that they do have hands. They didn't get the memo that it's illegal to strike back against American bases and American assets in the region or close the Strait of Hormuz. America hates this one simple trick. It's called closing the Strait of Hormuz. We hate it. We hate it a lot.
Cargo lift active.
China, come on. Come on. Let bygones be bygones. I know we've been waging a Cold War against you for like the last couple decades, but come on. Won't you do us a solid? Come on, she.
Transferring Titans to asset.
Come on, she.
Ash to Kappa 3. I am located at
You don't want to do us a solid?
the Russians are greatly improving their oil sales situation. They're selling
The
more
strait
oil
isn't closed?
than ever.
The strait is open. The only problem is Iran is shooting. Yeah, the strait is open, guys. It's open. Come on, take a swim.
Pilot.
It's open. It's totally good. It's just, they're just lobbing missiles at anybody that crosses it that's not a Chinese flag tanker or an Iranian one, but
And they're selling that oil at a higher price. So the idea that we, the United States, are going to cripple the Russian economy with sanctions is an argument that basically goes out the window because of this war. If anything, the Russians have a vested interest in seeing this war continue and seeing oil prices rise. They benefit from that. And as far as the war in Ukraine is concerned, it's likely that this conflict will put significant limits on how much American weaponry can be sent to Ukraine, which again favors the Russians. So the Russians actually look like a winner in this conflict. And I think the same thing is true with the Chinese. This will
109.
increase Chinese influence in the Middle East. It will influence increase Chinese
77.
influence around the world. They will look like a stable and reasonable regime compared to the Trump administration. So I think for those two countries, the other two great powers in the system, this war is a good thing.
John Mearsheimer, thank you for joining us on Upfront.
My pleasure.
133 L star 211 R201.
dude,
3 fire stars.
this is not real, okay? This image is very obviously AI generated. Like, is this the reason why people are saying Benjamin Netanyahu's dead? Like, there's so many people that have come into my chat.
BT, how do I get
It's
to you?
real. I was there. It's real. I was the missile.
Lower level.
It's just like I don't know if it's AI or if it's Photoshop. It's just not real, okay? Imagine if Netanyahu isn't dead, but he just barely survived the strike, but now he's R-worded. They'll patch him up with the organs and limbs and genetic material of obliterated idea personnel, and he'll show up again. He'll seem a little off, but will be able to serve his purpose. Yeah, he comes back, John Fetterman. Comes back, brain looking like John Fetterman. Bro, we need this. Let us have this. Brother, that's not how this works. Okay? Evil never dies. And no, the video that they released of him doesn't have 6 fingers. I don't know where the fuck people counted 6 fingers. I watched that video.
Oh, hello, friend. Goodbye, friend.
Okay? He did not have 6 fingers in that video. You're wrong.
Well,
Oh.
I'm sure I can take advantage of that fact if I have to.
Ash, that place is not your bloody playground.
Also,
I'm not
Benjamin
paying you to be
Netanyahu doesn't
clever.
have the Trump-style
Scuttle that place if
hypnosis
you have to, right?
capabilities in his own base. Israeli society only allows Benjamin Netanyahu to be president because he is the most vicious, bloodthirsty guy who can hold a coalition together. Okay? So if he got John Fetterwapped all of a sudden and came out of the fucking rubble, a staunch anti-Zionist, they would just kill him. The Israeli society would just kill him, okay? They would be like, they'd kill him with hammers. And then find the next fucking psychopath. Israeli opposition is led by what? Yair Lapid? Have you heard the guy talk about fucking Iran? Have you heard him talk about Lebanon? There is not a single person that has any real viability in the Israeli Knesset that is from a functioning party.
fuck.
That would be, you know,
Come on,
against
come on, come
Israel's
on.
genocidal ambitions
Oh.
here. The only way that you can put an end to this is by, one, targeting the American unholy allegiance, and through domestic and international pressure, cut ties with Israel or force America to cut ties with Israel, or punish Israel so much with military deterrent
Oof.
that they think twice before they engage in any sort of destabilizing initiatives. That's it. The idiocracy's gotten so extreme that people don't know how to count to 5. Yeah, what the fuck? He's grown an extra finger? Why are they saying this is... There's 5 fingers here. What are they talking about? It was a different picture? Yeah, it's bullshit. Y'all are crazy.
Thank you for having me.
I love that people are saying other hands sincerely, like there is
Well,
any sort of, there's any sort of like, you know, truth to. He doesn't have 6 all the time. AI is inconsistent. Okay. And now people are saying no, it's the teeth.
Nope.
This is a sign of desperation.
Oh.
Anyway, NBC's Richard Engel to top Netanyahu advisor Ofer Falk. What info did you have that Iran was about to carry out an imminent attack?
What information did you have that
This was an awesome
that
video.
Iran was about to carry out an imminent attack?
One good indication was that for 47 years they've been saying death to America, death to Israel. Believe it.
Yeah, but that's
When these
47
guys
years. But why
went
Believe
out
it.
and they were ramping up their capabilities with the ballistic
Like,
missiles. They were stringing
Source,
along
I made it the
negotiations.
fuck up.
Brother, you can't say 47 years and imminent at the same time. Like, that's not how language works, okay?
No, let
And
me
I know
on.
English is your first language, bitch ass.
Whoa.
Okay? You can't be out here saying 47 years and imminent in the same sentence. It betrays its imminence. What the hell has a 47-year wind-up, dude?
Oh,
dude,
I
it's
missed
just,
it.
Any day now. For 47 years, we've been waiting any day now.
They always
Meanwhile, while they are saying death to America, we never explored once why
96.
they were saying it. Well, we very well know why they were saying it. These guys do. It
133.
was because of all the things that we were doing. We were both saying death to Iran and also simultaneously doing death to Iran, ironically enough. It's crazy to me that Americans are still duped by this shit. Like, they hate our freedoms.
Lie. Listen to your negotiators. They'll tell you the truth. They're stringing them along. They always lie, and it was
Fuck.
an imminent threat. And we removed that imminent threat.
I still don't understand what the imminent threat was, that they were going to attack Israel, attack American bases, attack the U.S. An imminent threat of what?
All of the above. All of the above. They're threatening their neighbors. Look at what they're doing now.
All of the above.
They're shooting at all their immediate neighbors. All, you know, the mask is revealed. These.
Haha! Only after we blew them up multiple times and engaged in a heinous first strike amidst another negotiation, another bullshit negotiations process, did they start striking back at American military bases. Haha, we knew all along.
Guys, it's a death cult.
There's literally no leg to stand on. There's no argument, dude. It's crazy.
They not only called and killed Americans for 47 years and Israelis for 47 years, now they're killing their neighbors.
Of course they're attacking, they're firing now because they're under attack. There's a hot war going on. I'm trying to understand what started this.
We're very hot.
Thousands, tens
Our
of
country was not in good shape. No. Our country is very hot, very nice.
It's a death cult. It's a death cult, and we're removing that threat.
Come on, this slaughtering. Come on. Come on, Richard. Why don't you fucking agree with me, you fucking piece of shit?
President Trump said that
Our country is very hot now.
away from developing a nuclear weapon and potentially using one. Is that Prime Minister Netanyahu's assessment as well?
Well, we know that they wanted it. We know that they were planning it. We know that was the imminent threat. You see today what they're doing with the oil. They're blackmailing the world with the oil. They would blackmail the world with the nukes. President Trump.
They would blackmail the world with the
saving
nukes.
the free world right now.
Like we are.
But were they just
I know
weeks
it
away
specifically
from
because we do
having
it.
a nuclear weapon?
Well, that was their intention. I don't know if it was weeks or months or whatever it was, but it was an imminent threat, and certainly there's ballistic missiles that they were trying to
270.
bury underground would have been immune. And then what? We'd leave this threat for our kids, for our grandkids. No, we got to do it now. The price of action
Fuck,
is
shoot him.
often high. The price of inaction is often much higher.
Yeah. Trump has turned down offers by Turkey and Egypt to mediate to end the conflict. I believe it is because he plans a dual
Not gonna
operation
make it.
once the plays out. Take over Clark Island by the Marine Expeditionary Unit, an international coalition of the willing to escort ships through the straits. This is unlikely to work. Even after an operation, if successful, the straits will remain an Iranian killbox due to drones, missiles, and sea mines. Even with escorts, the U.S. might only be able to protect 10% of normal traffic, which would not resolve the global energy crisis. No, the CARG has nothing to do with controlling the strait. CARG has everything to do with offering a pressure point to the Iranian government.
Hiccups.
A launching pad for further military operations
God.
on Iranian soil. The problem, however, is that
Help.
it's you know
Oh.
it's going to be very
Almost
difficult to hold
dying.
in.
Got rid of my hiccups.
But that's not going
Oh,
to
fuck.
actually help aid in opening the strait at all.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew that the thing was still alive. Am I stepping on?
Zelensky tells Zakaria that Russia gave Iran. Oh, Zelensky remembering he says there is that Russia gave shahs to Iran which were used against U.S. bases.
Country is very hot now. That's why we have a hot war. Very hot.
I mean, he misspoke. He meant Iranians gave Russia shahs.
Providing Iran with intelligence on where American troops are, where American assets are, so that the Iranians can strike and kill Americans.
First of all, Russia gave drones already. They are using Iranian licenses, you know, that they built and produced a lot of drones. They gave them. I have 100% facts that that the Iranian regime used against American bases and against our Middle East.
Yeah, bro, you're pro-Israel. Like, you know, if you can understand, if people who are pro-Ukraine
shut the fuck up.
can constantly come into my chat and be like, "Whoa, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, what is he supposed to do? He just needs fucking aid." Then you can now understand why North Korea or Iran would be aiding Russia. If it's the eastern flank versus the Western imperial powers, then yeah, of course, all these other smaller countries or regional powers with their own goals are going to aid and abet the other side.
Oh my.
47 years of American domination over Iranian society, the Iranian economy, directly engaging in proxy wars against the Iranian population.
The best strategy, run away.
Whoever is fighting back against America or American agents or engaging in proxies. That's just how it works. Do you think your country deserves another Cuban Missile Crisis? I mean, the first Cuban Missile Crisis... Wait. I totally read that differently. I thought you were talking about Turkey. Because that's why the Cuban Missile Crisis started. And yes, oh my god, I wish Cuba had nukes. Are you fucking kidding me? I wish there was a champion out there that would give nuclear payload to Cuba so that Cuba could remain free. Okay? Oh my lord, are you kidding me? That is bait. Don't fall for the clip, champ.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. What clip, champ? This is a consistent position that I've held. Yes. Yes, 100%. Looks at China with intent. China will never do that. She does not have that dog in them.
Help.
Yeah, every pro-Israel.
Oh no!
The second they get a primary challenger,
The robot.
Immediately
Innocent
start running
robot.
around
No.
being, I'm gonna destroy ICE. That's a Dan Gold. That post is about a Dan Goldman flyer.
Oh. Okay. God damn. Am I just bad at this game now?
Tlatelolco
Or am I
prevents Latin
pretending
America
to
from
be
holding
bad?
any nuclear weapon. I did not know that, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck treaties. Who gives a shit?
Oh fuck.
Oh wow.
The robot again? No.
Yeah, that treaty
Why
can
did it
suck
have
my
to be
dick,
the
dude. How about
robot?
that? What treaties? America literally deposed and kidnapped a foreign head of a sovereign state. What are we talking about? Treaties? Who the fuck cares about treaties, man? This shit's about survival.
Oh my.
brother.
Ooh.
Oh, this guy's awesome. The USA is a net oil exporter. Okay, if you want to understand the brain trust at play here, okay? The USA is a net oil exporter. Closing the Strait of Hormuz hurts almost every other country more than it hurts the USA, except Russia. But we can make it hurt even less. We can keep domestic oil prices cheap while also raising money for the federal government. If the strait stays closed, the U.S. government should impose an export tax.
The robot again.
For example, say the global oil price hits 150 a barrel. Domestic oil producers right now make a profit at anything above $65 a barrel. But oil was trading around $80 before the war. So let's be nice to them.
I will save the robot. This building robot cannot be hurt. Not on my watch.
And paying
Never again.
$70 tariff or selling domestically for $80.
Oh.
And so the price in America will fall back to $80.
Fuck. How are you still alive over here?
Gold logic. This would help the American people raise revenue for federal government, allow domestic oil producers to continue making very good profit, and remove all the domestic political leverage that the Iranian regime is hoping to exert by controlling the Strait of Hormuz. Win, 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 win. It's a no-brainer. The oil lobby.
Shut up. Oh, well.
Doors open. Massive package. Win, win, win. It's a no-brainer. The oil lobby will bitch, but we're fighting an oil war right now that's making them massively wealthy, so maybe they should just shut the fuck up.
There's more of them out there, I know that. 133.
I'm pretty annihilated off the homemade Dayquil I've been brewing and want to work with the dynamic thinkers such as yourself. What if we make it illegal to pay refinery workers until the oil is sold and also suspend the practice of currency exchange?
Ooh.
2 words. Price of the barrel goes down.
Ah.
It's so funny that this guy only wants to do communism if it means being able to wage Israel's war against America, for the record.
Ooh.
Like he's developing why the extraction industry should be nationalized by first principles, okay? But only after it means waging an insane war against Iran at the behest of Israel. That's cool, man. Thank you. No, I love that idea. We should also give healthcare to every American as long as we can keep slaughtering Iranians, I guess. What kind of fucking take is this? I thought this guy just did history TikToks. No, this is one of my favorite, like, crank history guys.
Please. I swear to God, if this run is like in any way fucked, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Astronauts really wants Bushra to drop out and cross endorse.
It seems I have lost the past recordings, or the recordings I did after this.
Like real bad.
So now I have to restart. That's fun, isn't it?
I don't think she's gonna do that, by the way.
Very, very fun. 153.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Where the hell are you? Not there. 141.
I'm assuming you saw the APAC app for her, right? Yes.
God damn it.
She's chasing the bag? No, she's not even chasing the bag. It's more petty than that, I think.
Hello.
That's what it is. Jeff Curry from Goldman Sachs, probably the best person I know regarding commodities to take on oil prices.
That even if there's a ceasefire tomorrow,
oh, hello.
Right now, the world's changed. What's changed?
For one, you've disrupted global supply chains. This is not just a disruption of it's gas, it's fertilizers, it's metals, it's petrochemicals, the list goes on. And then you've disrupted supply chains in countries all over the world. The ships are in the wrong places. The insurances are being canceled. You've taken the pressure out of the fields that you shut in places like Saudi Arabia or Iraq or even in the UAE. The list goes on and on. The damage is going to take months to unwind. But I want to bring it to the immediate. There is no policy response that can stop this ascent in crude. None. And yes, you hit this 400 million barrel headline. Flow rate is what matters. You know the maximum sustainable flow rate is 2 million barrels per day. So 400, that would take them.
Gotta be honest, a lot of Chicago left thinks what they're doing
oh,
is extremely annoying. Yeah, well, has the Chicago left thought about growing the fuck
221.
up and leading into the only viable anti-Israel candidate? No, of course not. Of course not. Because it's all fucking petty drama bullshit. Because Kat also is like a little bit of a fucking a drama queen. Not a drama queen necessarily, but like, you know,
alrighty. People
just think she's a carpetbagger. She's not like OG from Chicago. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit, dude. And it turns out a lot of the Chicago left is not significant enough of a number of voters, considering a lot amounts to 6%.
Cool. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's crazy. Yeah, she's just an influencer. I don't give a fuck who it is. Okay?
Oh, God, that almost saved me.
I don't give a fuck who it is, and neither should you. You're going against Mike? No, Mike already went against himself. But the problem is, a lot of you watch one fucking Michael from Pennsylvania video, and then you think that's still the same, you know, attitude that he has.
God damn it, no.
Mike already
this does not help.
For his